All right, good morning, everyone. Today is January 10, 2025. Universal has reopened as of today. But before I get started on this video, I just wanted to thank all of the first responders that have been involved in keeping us safe, not only firefighters, but police officers, those who work for the city that are clearing the trees off the ground, allowing us to drive on roads, keeping the roads safe, along with the power lines, keeping these houses and facilities powered, and also everyone that has been involved in keeping animal shelters open in different areas for animals that have been left behind by the fires. Not only animal shelters, but of course human shelters as well. People that are supporting other people by providing food, water, clothes, anything that anyone needs in this very difficult time. Though the theme park is open today, the air quality is still very poor over here. Area, the AQI is showing 185, and yesterday when the fires were a little more active, it was way over 185. It was like 258 or something. All right, just made it past the little City Walk hub, but over here at the Universal Studio Store in City Walk, they have this huge display for Saturday Night Live, and that's because it's Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary. So they have some merchandise promoting the 50th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. This is really, really cool. They had a lot of similar merchandise when I went to the NBC studio tour in New York, but it seems like they've brought that all over here. That's so awesome. Look at that. Just made it in. Despite the poor air quality, there's still quite a lot of people here at the park. More tourists than locals, but still a pretty decent day in the park today. If you look at the ground, you could tell how ashy and dusty it was here at Universal from the recent winds and fires. They tried their best to clean it up. I don't think they've done a night power wash quite yet, but they'll definitely clean this up by tomorrow. And also what's really weird is that Jurassic opens at 1 o'clock p.m. tonight, Hippogriff opens at 12 o'clock, and Pets and Despicable Me open an hour after park opening. I'm not sure what's going on with the ride operating hours today. And even through the 80 to 100 mile an hour winds, the Grinchmas tree still stands. That's crazy, right? But this entire area is blocked off right now for some reason. We're not too sure why yet. Might as well talk about the roller coaster since it's right in front of us, but look, this is crazy. I think they finished the support up here. I think that this support will be for the roller coaster track, but we're gonna see additional supports to hold up the sound barriers around the coaster track. I don't know what's gonna go in first. I'd imagine the track goes in first, and then a little bit later, they'll have the supports installed for the sound barriers, and then after that, we'll see the sound barriers installed. Since we were last here, they installed a ton of new power generators underneath one section of the queue. You can see all of those. I don't know if they're fully installed yet or if that's a temporary location for them, but just based on the foundation, they might be permanent. Crane is moving really, really quickly right now. I also have to say, through it all, the construction workers were still here despite the fires and the ashes and all that stuff. They were still here these last 2 days of closure. A huge portion of track has been installed. Look at this. Oh my gosh, there's a huge bend and a little drop here. That's so cool. Really, really cool to see. I'm excited to see it from the other side once the area opens. Okay, here's a look at the skyline right now from Universal. It's not looking horrible. There is a pretty strong fire, the Eden fire, right behind this mountain here, but we're not seeing heavy clouds of smoke right now, even though the fire is over 15,000 acres right now. But the Palisades fire is looking so much worse. It's right behind this mountain here. Further down, that's the very top of the fire. Oh my goodness, look at this piece of track here. Wow, that's so cool. And here's an even better view of that bend of track. Wow. Okay, I take back what I said earlier because look, I didn't even notice this. This is all smoke. Oh my goodness. Dang. That's really bad. That's really bad. I didn't even notice. You could like kind of see the mountain over there, but it's covered in smoke. So I take back what I said. I'm just used to seeing that mountain there and not seeing like clouds or smoke like that. Okay, here's what this side of the mountain is looking like right now. This isn't fire damage, by the way, if you're watching and you have no idea what's going on. They're in the process of relocating the studio tour to the lower half of the park, and everyone's kind of speculating that it's gonna go over here in this area. So the rumor is that they're gonna flatten out this mountain and add an additional escalator to go down to the new tram location over here. It's a pretty quiet lower lots right now. Park just opened like 20 minutes ago, but there's hardly anyone down here. I honestly have no idea why the ride would open at 1 o'clock p.m. Maybe a fair amount of staff just didn't show up today, and so they're keeping it open later in the day for when more staff show up. I have no idea. Yeah, but the lower lot is dead. 5-minute waits for every ride down here. Okay, so I kind of take that back. Mario Kart is 45 minutes right now. I mean, that's still not bad. That's still not bad. All right, so Jurassic Cafe was closed for breakfast. So I'm gonna try Three Broomsticks. I've never really had breakfast at Three Broomsticks, so I'm gonna try it out. Okay, so they mentioned they're not serving breakfast today. Not a very busy day today. The Potter ride is posted at a 5-minute wait right now, and Hippogriff is still not open. Hippogriff opens at 11 a.m. I'm not sure why all of these rides are opening at such weird hours. I just asked the team member at Hippogriff why they're closed, and they mentioned that they don't have enough people to work, so that's why the rides are opening later. Which is honestly fair because a lot of team members that work here are from all parts of LA, and a lot of parts of LA were affected due to the fires and the winds. Today's opening of the theme park was very, very unexpected. We didn't think the park was gonna open today, yet they did. I don't think it was the best move of the park to open, just considering how many team members were affected. But that's kind of what they get for opening like that. Even the conductor is not here today. And that wraps up my day here at Universal. It was supposed to be a very quick day. I was here for a little over 40 minutes, but I don't want to be outside for too long just because of how bad the air quality is right now. And before we end it, Waterworld is closed for a 6-week refurbishment. That wraps up today's video here at Universal. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found this informative. I'm calling it quits for today, but I'll be back very soon for another real park update. I'll see you guys very soon.